What's up, everyone? My name is Gothix, and welcome to my gaming channel where I'll deliver my 2 cents regarding gaming culture and all of the stupidity within it, because there is a lot of stupidity within gaming these days. So maybe this is your first time here, or maybe you follow me over on my main YouTube account. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button on this channel so you can get notified when I have a new gaming rant. All right. For today's video, I want to talk about Hogwarts Legacy, because let's be real, who isn't talking about Hogwarts Legacy? But guys, I don't know if you realize this, but if you play this new Harry Potter game, it means you're transphobic.
What?
Okay, maybe you're not quite transphobic, but at minimum, it means that you support transphobia.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Well, I mean, that's what the internet is saying. You know, I'm not the expert here, okay? I have to rely on the TikTok, Twitter, and morally superior content creators to inform me about what is and isn't transphobic. So, you know, I saw a few things floating around the internet, and I figured it would be nice to dissect the arguments regarding this claim, because perhaps there's something I'm missing. Maybe there's some context that I'm not quite getting. So we're gonna do that now, and then we'll circle back and talk a little bit more about this. All right, enjoy.
Please do not support the upcoming Hogwarts Legacy game. Friends, colleagues, cohorts, the whole lot of you, I'm asking you very sincerely, please do not stream it. Don't make YouTube videos about it. Don't buy it, and don't bloody pre-order it. The reason being is that you may not be aware that by supporting this title, you are essentially aligning yourself with some really heinous transphobic values. J.K. Rowling, aka Joanne, has made it extremely clear that they see the success of this title as being vindication of their transphobic views. That, you know, by this title doing well, that means that they were correct. And honestly, you just have to look on the Steam forums to see the kind of people that are cheering for this game.
I wonder if this guy ever stopped to consider where the components of his cell phone, you know, the same cell phone that he's using to record this nonsense, I wonder if he ever considered where were those components sourced from. Because realistically, a lot of the things that we privileged people use are outsourced from places that have slave labor. So does this mean that this individual supports those things? Of course not. Of course not. But see, this is the problem, is that we have a lot of people in society that like to get online and complain and moan about what everyone else is doing, but they're so blind to their own hypocrisy. Kind of like I am Brandon here, who's suggesting that there will be repercussions if you play Hogwarts Legacy, yet a few days later, in the context of a different video game, he says you shouldn't listen to the opinions of others and you should just play it. So which one is it, Brandon? Oh man, I can't keep track.
He must contend with all sorts of contradictions, most of which are far more important than the usual dissonance we tend to find in video games. J.K. Rowling has established herself as one of the most prominent anti-trans mouthpieces on the planet. The character creator in Hogwarts Legacy offers a huge amount of gender diversity, but that cannot change the fact that the author of these books remains the proprietor of the Harry Potter intellectual property.
Shut up. Shut the hell up. Honestly, I am so shocked that anyone still listens to what IGN has to say. I like how at the beginning of this segment, this guy says, these topics are far more important than what we would normally debate in other video games. To whom? I hate this assumption that your average gamer is interested in taking a stand against transphobia. No, I just want to play a game, all right? I'm not interested in this performative activism because, quite frankly, it's annoying.
If purchasing this video game feels like a tacit endorsement of Rowling's retrograde worldview, nobody can say you're wrong.
I can say you're wrong, and you're stupid too. That's like me assuming if someone follows a Twitter account that I don't like, that's like me assuming they're endorsing that person. Or that if I'm friends with someone who's on the opposite side of the political aisle, it somehow means that I agree with them. And honestly, the arrogance to think you can just block out all the things that upset you. Like, what kind of world are you envisioning? That doesn't exist, boo-boo. People like this don't even stop to consider that what they're saying isn't landing with the majority of their audience. Because I checked out this video from IGN, and as of recording this, it has like 30,000 downvotes and only 10,000 upvotes. So it's like they don't even recognize that, hey, not every consumer of video games or not every subscriber of IGN, if they even have those anymore. Do people pay for IG? I don't know. But they assume that everyone agrees with them. Realistically, these people don't actually care about transphobia because that's not really a thing anyway. What these people care about is their ego. They get a sense of moral superiority by getting on a soapbox and telling everyone, you're a bad person if you play this video game. It's like, it's crazy because this is a business, right? IGN is a business. The business is to report on video games and the quality of these video games, not to rile people up and organize a massive protest in the pursuit of some cosmic justice, which, by the way, you should definitely pick up that book. It would change a lot of your perspective on this pursuit of fighting transphobia. Do gamers read? Y'all read? So by playing Hogwarts Legacy, you are essentially aligning yourself with transphobic values, the same values that evidently J.K. Rowling has. I'm not too familiar with every opinion J.K. Rowling has on the trans community, but from what I have seen, it seems that she lives in reality and acknowledges biology, so if that is somehow transphobic, then I guess sign me up. Oh man, this is so stupid. What this individual is saying is, if you buy this game, you somehow support the ideas of someone who didn't even have a role in creating the game itself. I mean, obviously she's getting royalties from it, duh, but it's not like she was in the back room coding levels and whatnot. You have the right to not support a company or someone who is going to benefit financially if they are saying things that go against your separate beliefs. Like, I get that. I have an ability to separate the artist from the art, even though she literally had no hand in creating the game. But even so, I get that some people have their limits. Like, I'm not going to fund a company if I know that company is going to use profits towards gender affirmation surgery, okay? So I get it. My issue here is, why do you need to guilt people into joining in on your boycott? Why? You can't boycott something by yourself. You need other people to applaud you and just, yes, queen. Like, I don't understand. If I don't want to play something, that's my choice and my choice alone. But let's go back to this whole idea that J.K. Rowling is transphobic and therefore if you purchase her game, you are somehow supporting it, all right? Let's say, for the sake of the argument, that what she said was transphobic. And this is directed at people who are deeply, seriously considering about not playing this game. Who cares? If someone calls you transphobic because you want to play a video game, those opinions don't matter. Honestly, it makes me so sad to see how many people are eager to be accepted by the world that they're willing to compromise their own beliefs and values just to feel included. Like, do you not have a mind of your own? Can you not think for yourself? Especially in the context of friends calling each other transphobic over a video game, these people aren't your friends at all. And also, if you're someone who happens to make a living off of reviewing or playing video games and you feel like you're obligated to not support this game just because some loud people on the internet say so, then you have to understand that in terms of content creation, this is a revolving door of viewers. So you're always going to have people that like your content one day and hate your content the next. It is what it is. And this is precisely why I stopped working with companies that don't have a spine, because I don't want to be sponsored by someone who's going to throw me under the bus the moment I upset they, them. No, thank you. And to be honest with you, yes, it is a character test, because the people on the opposite side of the argument that are saying if you support this, you're a hateful bigot or whatnot, it shows you how nonsensical these people are and how entrenched they are living in their own delusions. Because the reality is, there's no such thing as trans. All right. This trend about transgenderism, this is a fad. It is a psychological epidemic. All that exists are men and women who are confused and struggling with their identity. And I can respect that. All right. But what I will not respect is this false belief that I need to affirm someone's delusion in order to make them feel better. I'm not using your preferred pronouns. I'm not participating in this charade and this lie just to make you feel good, okay? I'm gonna play this game, and if you guys want to play Hogwarts Legacy, do it, and stop worrying about what these self-righteous crybabies on social media are gonna call you. It doesn't matter. They don't matter. The irony about this grand attempt to divert the attention away from Hogwarts Legacy is it's actually having the opposite effect. Usually when you put all of your efforts into trying to shield the public from something, the public will be more interested in that particular thing, which is exactly why I ended up pre-ordering the game, because I didn't even know they were making it until I started seeing a bunch of stupid takes about transphobia on social media. This behavior is exactly what led to me growing my main YouTube channel as quickly as it did, all because a few people on Twitch were upset about my problematic opinions, and as a result I gained like 90,000 subscribers in 1 month on my other YouTube channel. So thank you. Just play the damn game, and if someone doesn't want to be your friend or support you because you're playing it, then these people, they're doing you a favor anyway. And if you so happen to be someone who believes that ostracizing the rest of the world for not believing the same things as you is the morally superior thing to do, then let me know when you find this make-believe utopia that you're envisioning in your head, because I would love to know what it looks like. Because as far as I can see, you're never going to achieve it by this type of rhetoric. To be perfectly honest with you, it makes you look crazy. That's going to be it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to pick up yourself a problematic t-shirt, click the link in the description box below. My name is Gothix, and I will see you next time. Bye!